Hi VPG and welcome to the opening night of Season 17. It is the official opening night of Season 17. Last week was just a warm-up. This is the real deal and we have got a real deal of a show on for you tonight. So let's do around the grounds. It is Exito, third place from last season's UK Premier, kicking us off against newcomers Mercia. Anything but new Mercia, if anything, quite old, but new to the UK Premier this season. They are back with a vengeance and they are back looking to cause an upset, and this is a real good battle of two quality sides. Very much looking forward to this. This is your 8 o'clock kickoff. 8 o'clock kickoff. Evening Pewee, hope you're doing well, buddy. Good luck for tonight as well. Hopefully you got all your stuff sorted. Next is the return of the UK Pro Series Cup. Football, boys and girls, always delivers on this stage, and it is Next Level or Legacy taking on newly formed Buddy Club. That is your second game of the night. Two teams we absolutely love, by the way. More on that after the first game. Third game is the return of the big boys. It is VPG Esports Premier time around about 9, quarter to 9. The times are always wrong on it. It always throws me off. Quarter to 9. And if you don't know who Waha Esports are, well, it's the old Mad Army, or half of the old Mad Army side. As you can probably see, they've got names for days, so you do not need me to explain. Last season's champs taking on, again, a team that is a newcomer in the VPG Esports Premier. Anything but newcomer. Black Sheep have been they've been around a lot longer than I have, so again, an old new team. Jack 7, welcome in. Pleasure to have you viewing. That is game number 3, and then game number 4. We're up to the full quota tonight, you lucky people. Massive game. If you're wondering where the other half of Mad Army went, there they are. NBD Esports, the Frenchmen never back down. They are at home to last season's 4th place finishers, Alte, with a name change. That's pretty much the only thing that's changed. They've managed to keep the majority of their squad. 4th place, like I said, and they've introduced some quality in there with the likes of Kimmy Seasons. This is going to be a banger. It's going to be a banger of a night, and that's why we're here. Welcome. If you're joining and you have no idea what's going on, this is VPG UK Premier and VPG Esports Premier, the top levels in the UK and in Europe. And if you want to get involved in any of this, just join the Discord. Watch this first, obviously, because like I said, it's going to be quite an evening, but then get involved, join the Discord, and if you've got any questions, feel free to pop them in the chat. We'll answer them as we go along, the best we can. And other than that, if you do know what's going on, just sit back and enjoy, because if you know anything about pro clubs, then these 8 teams, we've done well tonight. I feel like the VPG supercomputer has brought us all together tonight. We are massively late starting this game. I say we very loosely. We're ready. As you can see, Exito already. Naughty Mercia. Welcome back to Mercia, and I can see they've signed Bradwin as well. That's a late signing for those guys, or at least a late introduction into that team sheet. Other noticeable names is Kyoka from Class. What a signing that is. He sits in alongside Soccer in that centre midfield position. Alpe Boyle, another good signing too. And up front is Chris R. I think Bradwin came in for... oh, who is it? Invezi. We love Invezi as well, so a shame to not see him play. But I guess, not a bad replacement, is it? Not a bad replacement, or Bradwin coming in. The wide midfielder turned striker, and very good in both positions. Exito will have to be on the lookout for that, and they've got Viner at the back, they've got Bread Sheeran at the back, Dizzy in net. I think they're well equipped. They're well equipped to deal with any potential threat this season. They are in the VPG Esports Premier as well as the UK Premier, thanks to their title-winning season last season in VPG Elite, which is that second tier of Europe. So they are now playing in the official top 2 leagues in VPG, so they're going to be on for a tough old season. But all of the boys, I've had a lot of the boys in the DMs today telling me how up for it they are. So long may it continue. Long may it continue. The rest of the team just speaks for itself. Smudger up front. He is the gaffer leading from the front. Dancing Dog, new signing from Slick and Supreme, 33 goals last season. And they got 5 wins in their 6 games in the Champions League so far. Mercia 4 wins in their first 6 games of the Champions E-League. Sorry, don't sue us, UEFA. So 2 sides who are bang in form, even though the season hasn't even started, and that's the way we like it. Just finish off this team. Sam, as we know, loves a goal on stream. Do not be surprised to see him pop up. And Dizzy saying they were lying about being up for this season. You fooled me, and now I've told everyone, so just go with it. And Kev29, a very, very good addition to this side. Along with mainstay Tommy as well, who is a channel favorite. So again, if you're looking for players to look out for, just going to give Mercia a nudge. Yeah, if you're looking for players to watch out for, especially if you're a centre midfielder yourself, you won't find many better in this league than that man in centre midfield. So again, it's 2 sides who quite clearly play all the way across, front to back, and it's exactly why we brought you this game. And once again, it's 2 sides who, if either of them did go on to win the league, I don't think we'd be massively shocked. The likes of FG, the likes of Prolific, are no more, and all that's done is kind of disperse those 22 world-class players in and amongst the league. So and we can already see a bit of a knock-on effect. Some of the teams, not necessarily from FG, not necessarily from Prolific straight off the bat, but the knock-on effect of the likes of Kyoka, Bradwin, Alte, turning up for Mercia, for example, to name but a few. So it'll be interesting to see. It's anyone's game, really. I think a lot of teams, like the Heritages, like the Classes, your Exitos, your Merciers, I genuinely think for the first time we've got a league full of teams, Phoenixes as well, shout out to Phoenix. We've got a league full of teams who think they can win the league, which is great, because I don't think we necessarily had that last season. Prolific were unbeaten all season, so, and I think a lot of people sensed that, put it that way, and they were good value for it, but none of that this season. And here is your curtain raiser. If we do get off to the start, yes we do, and it is Exito in the black from left to right, last season's 3rd place finishers, Elite B champions. A very good season. They'll be looking to top that though this season, especially in the UK Prem. And they're taking on Mercia in the white and blue. I think it's the Como kit from right to left. They are the away side for what it's worth. 2 UK teams, doesn't matter too much. And Drew Deeney also in at central centre back. Not a bad player to bring in the last minute. Looking to steady that back line, who we're already singing the praises of. As Alpi comes across, concedes the throw in early doors, 5 minutes in. Down the line, and Kai will concede the corner early doors. Exito on the march, looking for a quick start. Like I said, both of these teams in good form in the Champions League. Bit of a, I want to say pre-season. That is Drew Deeney, and it's so close to being the opener. Steamrolling his way through, and it's a bit of a let-off actually for Mercia, who under the cosh straight off the bat, looking to build from the back. They are a very good ball-playing side. 2 sides who are very well matched, very similar sides as well. And we actually came about Mercia because they chucked a load of players into a Pro Clubs weekly draft one week, and they were insane. And they've been on the march ever since then. This we're talking about almost 2 years ago now. They've marched their way up the leagues, had a couple of seasons off, and now they are in. They did the summer season. They came 9th in the VBG Esports Premier. Here is Ibes on that far side. Good feet from him. Cuts inside. Bread Sheeran does well. He can't miss him with that ginger afro. And a good header home after his clearance was initially blocked. First touch for Dizzy as well. Good flick on from Chris C. Dancing Dog, the new signing. 2v2 if they're clever about it. They are clever about it, but so was Kyoka. And I think maybe even Soccer joined in there as well. Two very, very good stalwarts in that centre midfield position. They'll do well this season if they can keep both of those consistent, if they can get their availabilities up and running. Here comes Sam, forced to go back. Good pressure from the boys in white. 16 minutes in, no score so far. Here is Kev. Petcho at the base of the midfield, giving the likes of Kev and this man Tommy just a chance to roam. Once again, Sam is forced to come back. They're doing a good number on him. Clearly they watch the streams, boys and girls, because he loves a goal on stream, that man. Here is the gaffer. Rare touch for him so far. He's playing up front tonight. Can also play centre midfield as well. Sokra wins it back. Bradwin onto the ball winner. Sokra under pressure from Kev and Petcho. And they do well to turn it over. And at the moment, 20 minutes in, these two sides just cancelling each other out. Nobody wants to lose that all-important first game of the night. And Mondays are always strange in the VPG UK Premier because there is just the one game. Because the second game is, which would normally be the UK Premier, is the UK Pro Series instead. That's a good save from Liam G. I think it was Smudger who had the shot. Stung the palms. Out for Exito's second corner. Don't forget what happened that first corner. Can Drudini come even closer here? Back sticks Viner instead. Will not get anything for his troubles. It will be a goal kick to Mercia. Just coming into their own a little bit in this last 15 minutes or so. Again, still trying to play out front and back. Everything going through Soccer at the moment. Kai into Kyoka. Helped on to the main man, Soccer. Ibes. Inside he goes, looking for striker's feet. Drudini is there. Clears. Going to come straight back to them though. Kyoka and Soccer doing really, really well. With the man in behind them. The man there. There he is in the base of midfield. CDM. Similar teams, similar formations. Bit of space for Soccer. Finds Bradwin, slides it through. Brad Sheeran is there, who we know from co-commentary. Couldn't convince him not to. Oh my. Sam, normally he's used to dropping 9s and 10s on this channel. He won't want to watch his first 30 minutes back. He does put it over his own crossbar. Yeah, going back to Brad Sheeran, we could not get him in the commentary box. And why wouldn't you? If you can play UK Prem. I'm quite sure. Are they in the VPG Esports Premier as well? You would think so, wouldn't you? You would think so. It's gone all the way through. Bradwin just about to pull the trigger. Viner does well. Pocket pinched. Yes, this is Twitch, Middleton. Sorry, mate. Chris. Into Kyoka. Ibes. Just had a good start to the game. As is that man, Sokra, in behind Ibes and co. Chris does take it under control, gets the shot, hits the crossbar. Back into play. Sam did fantastically well there to mop that danger up, but once again, players in behind for Mercia, who, like I said, really grown into this game and now well and truly on their front foot. They have officially come the closest to opening the deadlock. 36 minutes in, the Exito crossbar rattled by Chris. Both sides got a Chris, just to add to the confusion. Here is Chris R, the man who come the closest so far. Good work from Mercia. Free-flowing football from those boys now. Sam inside to Petcho. And a bit similar to the first 10-15 minutes where Exito had Mercia penned back in. Mercia now doing exactly... I told you, these two sides, they're basically the same side. And that is a compliment to each team because they're both two cracking sides. It's good to have Mercia back. Dem into Sokra. Kyoka. Good feet from him also. Sokra. Is there two Sokras? Surely he's not there as well, right? Maybe that's why I think he's playing so good. Helped on to Kev. Sam into Gaffer's feet. Waiting for runners. Dancing Dog slides it through to Chris C. Chris's evil twin. Clearance. Very, very close to a corner. Sam forced to throw it in instead. We are pretty much done and dusted in this first half. So anything here that Exito can muster up would be a bit of a killer. Soccer does well, and there is half time. A good first half, truth be told. It just needed a goal just to kind of, just to ignite that light paper, but it is 0-0, of course, because it's on stream and we said it was going to be a good game. I think when we get to the bottom of how many Socceras are on the pitch, we'll tell you a bit more. But I genuinely think first and foremost, Exito just need to stop that man. He's having an absolute field day. Middleton reckons that this is a Mercia. This is Mercia's to win. Look, I've said it all along. These two teams are so evenly matched. I can't see this not being a draw, and I think if either side pinches it here, I think they'll be extremely happy with all 3 points. And I know that sounds stupid to say because 3 points is 3 points, but I think both teams know that come end of the season, the opposition will be there or thereabouts. I'm talking easily top 4, top 5. And it's the first game of the season as well, so get yourself off to a fly. Just the one game in the UK Prem, so why not make it a dub? It does mean one of these sides will have to break the deadlock though, and at the moment both defenses are on top. Switch around then. Mercia from left to right in the all white, which means Exito in the all black, kicking us off for the second half. Soccer through to Ibes. Drudini once again coming across, having a good game. Is that man a welcome sight when he announced his availability at the last minute? Good stuff, Pewey. Good stuff. Good luck for tonight as well. Sam keeps it low to his gaffer, crosses it across to Dancing Dog. Looked for one more, looking to open his account for his new side. Tommy, good feet from the centre midfielder, looking to go on the outside. Soccer there. Smudger wins it back, gives it to Sam. Much better from him. Edges. Dancing Dog drops the shoulder. It's a side foot finesse finish, and Dancing Dog for his new side puts them ahead early in the second half. 55 minutes gone. The new signing, Dancing Dog, breaks the deadlock. We said this game needed a goal, and up he stepped. Side foot finish, 18 yards. Middleton, eat your heart out. We could get you up here for some colour commentary, Middleton. It would be fun listening to how wrong you can be. We got 4 games, mate. We got 4 games. Imagine how many incorrect saves you could have in that time. 1-0 to Exito. To be fair, Mercia will be kicking themselves. Strong finish to that first half. And they've not got going in this second half. Smudger and Dancing Dog doing some real damage here. Dancing Dog with the opener as well. Yeah, you actually would, mate. I don't think we'd get it past Delosa, to truth be told. 29 minutes to go. As we discussed as well, I mean, it's a massive 3 points for any of these two sides picking up maximum points here. And a real statement as well. I think the rest of the league will be looking at this result. Albie Boy takes it down. Does concede the corner? Question mark. Yes, he does. Third corner of the game for Exito. Looking to double that lead. Ball comes in, back post. Keeper comes, doesn't get there. Recycled nicely. The goal scorer stabs it in. Viner wins it to Smudger, looking for the overlap. Soccer is there once more. Kai into Chris. Good football from Mercia. One touch all the way forward, but Tommy sneaks in there now. It's 3-on-3. Black shirts pouring forward. Here is the original ball winner. Tommy. Edges is on. Kev into Dancing Dog. One more and it would have been, I mean, both of these sides playing some exquisite football. One touch football. This is VPG UK Prem at its best, boys and girls. Sokra, Kyoka. Bread Sheeran cuts across this time. Exito holding strong so far. A clean sheet here wins them the game. Kev wins it off his opposite number, Tommy. Once again, Exito building strong in the midfield. Kev first time to Dancing Dog. Happy just to keep the ball now, not having to force anything. That is what that goal gives you. Takes the sting out of the game, whereas Mercia, they know they've got to go for it. And Chris just swarmed with black shirts. Exito do well to recycle. Sokra wins it back though. Looking for the inside run. Viner does well. Ibes inside to Bradwin. Hands it off to Chris, but Tommy's there this time. They're all taking it in turns, these Exito boys, to do their bit for the side. White shirts getting forward now in abundance. They've got 13 minutes to get something out of this game. Kyoka. Good football. Good football from Exito. It's a good press. They're not committing too many men to the press, but when they do, it's smart pressing. They're hunting in packs, in 2s and 3s. And this is what happens when you keep a side together, playing week in, week out, like Exito had last season. The likes of Tommy, Smudger, Drew Deeney, the lot really, Sam, all know each other's game really, really well. 9 minutes to go. Can Mercia find something in this game, or can Exito put this game to bed? That is a ball and a half. What a tackle. What a tackle that is. Foot in the nick of time. Stopped a surefire winner. Sokra got runners ahead. One of them, this man, Bradwin, Alpe boy, the centre-back up this time. Sokra takes it down. Is he going to have to do it himself? Cuts it across to Ives, gets the shot of his nutmeg, the goalkeeper, and there is the equaliser. 6 minutes from time. Is there time for one of these two sides to find a winner? But for now, Ives, you can see the celebration. You can see what it means to this Mercia side. They'll say that they've been good value for at least a point here. But that low-driven finish through the legs of the goalkeeper at the near post has drawn Mercia level. It is 1 apiece. Like I said, still time for some drama. Absolute scenes. It's a good start. It's a good start to the season, to the stream anyway, for us neutrals. Both of these sides, I would not want to be both of these sides right now. It looks like a stressful environment. Chris, good block. To Sokra, takes it down, looks to square. He's going to win it back. No, Dizzy comes out and claims. And it looked like what happened for that equaliser. It was just 6s and 7s, didn't clear their lines. Dizzy had to come out and just tell his back line off, really. And if we're going to get something, it's got to be now. Dem is there. Smudger wins it back, and that is surely going to be all she wrote. It is spoil shared, which we kind of expected, but we didn't expect the drama. So thank you very much. A couple of goals as well. Two very good sides. At times, the football, free-flowing, exquisite stuff. A very, very good advertisement for this league and for competitive clubs in general. So thank you very much. Both sides. I'm sure you will see multiple times in the upcoming weeks. It will be... you will not get good money on that. Right, let me go and get the next game up, because I think we're ready to go. Where are we? Right. We've got it. Right. Let me talk you through the tale of the tape. It is Next Level Legacy. It is that VPG UK Pro Series. And boys and girls, if you don't know what this is, it is the it's kind of replaced. It's kind of replaced the Esports Cup, which everyone loved the Esports Cup. I totally get it, but I think this is the next best thing. This is the next best thing. And it is two sides we know very, very well. Appreciate Bunny Club are a relatively new club, and what I mean by that is we know a lot of their players, so we know it's going to be a good club. But we'll start with Next Level Legacy. I mean, for those of you who know your Pro Club's weekly lore, and why wouldn't you, a lot of these boys played in the club that we sponsored, PC Dubs Legacy, and they're just a very good team, but also a very good bunch of lads as well. They did get promoted last season from Champ B, finished 5th, and now are in Elite C. Bunny Club, though, go into the UK Prem and Elite B, so I think by that nature, Bunny Club do go into this as early favourites, but Next Level, don't hate me just yet, because these boys are a force to be reckoned with. They are playing a 3-4-3, which is very, very interesting. Ewers left forward. I'll look to reserve judgment. One of the best centre mids, cam, CDMs in outside the UK Prem. So hopefully he's not wasted. But look, these boys know what they're doing. The gaffer knows what he's doing. Scout Santa, he is the man. He's the man that they'll be looking for. He's their linchpin. 66 goals and 56 assists for that man last season. So I think it very much is get the ball to that man. And then on the other side, and big shout out to Samu, Ash Alberto, Matt DJ, just top lads, top players as well. This is going to be an absolute banger. How we found this game is beyond me. Very much looking forward to this one. Bunny Club, of course, have got the Dr. F1 in goal. Former, and again, if you don't know your Pro Club's weekly lore, you should do. Former PC Dubs player. And then the likes of Twins, former Phoenix player, very, very good player in that midfield area. But it's up front. And in Cam, Ewan, again, looking outside of that UK Premier. Appreciate that. Now in the UK Premier. To be fair, even in the UK Premier, he's one of the best cams. One of the best cams on the UK scene. Look out for him. He's going to be their key player tonight, I think. And again, even the chat looking out for Siagini, who in other leagues that shall remain nameless, he's been getting such good praise. So looking out for him this season to do bits, and it looks like he is the man who Bunny Club have entrusted to lead the line and to get the goals this season. He's partnered up front with Dutton, and also look out for Gaffer Weens, who did get that infamous goal at the UK LAN, and of course this is the UK LAN qualifying route, so he'll be looking to do scenes like that if he can get his side up and running in this qualifier. Don't forget the UK LAN series is in July back at Hillsborough, so if you're not playing, come along anyway, because it's a good laugh. Hard work, but a good laugh. That is, I think it's the 1st or 2nd week in July. Don't quote me on that. Right then. Let's do this, boys and girls. It is Next Level. In the blue, from left to right, Bunny Club. In the pink, from right to left. It is a group stage. It's like the old Champions League, but with just... you only play each other once. So group stages, top 2 go through, bottom 2 go out, and then it's knockouts from there. So first 3 weeks we'll have group stages, and then we'll bring you the knockouts from the rest of the tournament. But for now, 2 top teams. Here is Ween, the gaffer for Bunny Club, cuts inside Samu, who, by the way, again, if we're talking about elite players outside of the VPG Esports Prem or the UK Prem, he probably makes that Dream 11. Very, very good goalkeeper. Twins to JZ. Siagini. One to watch. Rainey. Verts. Plays it through. Scout Santa doesn't normally miss from here, and that's a fantastic save by the Doctor. A really, really good fingertip save. Nothing wrong with that finish whatsoever. But near post. Oh, Ash Alberto again. A player who loves a goal. from centre back, from centre forward, it doesn't matter. He will find the back of the net, and Doctor makes another fantastic save, by the way. From long range, Douse is there with the block. I'm not sure how much he knew about it, but this game has started at a lightning pace. Here is Dutton waiting for the overlap of Hannock. Just taking the sting out of it a little bit. Scout Santa gets in there. Rainey, another tidy player. Vino slides it through. Scout Santa goes one way, goes the other. Twins steps across. Dispossesses, keeps the ball, puts his foot on it. Again, that's that experience from the ex-Phoenix man. And again, with these Pro Series games, often played at a hectic pace, that is exactly how we have started this game. Good pressure from Twins once again. Here is Yayan, edge of the box. Veno is there once again. Ball goes long, and a bit of space in behind for this man once again. Scout Santa gives it to Verts, our cameraman for tonight. Thank you very much. Good one too. Rainey helps it on. Douse is there, but Scout Santa once again wins it back. Tenacious, that man. KD picks it up once again. Not for the first time again. KDB. Few interceptions for him first 20 minutes. Dutton holds it up well. Yayan goes home, but there's Ewer's first touch for that man. And again, hopefully he's not wasted from a next level point of view over on that far side. Here is Weed. We know this man loves a goal, and he loves an important goal as well. KDB, though, a fantastic game defensively so far for that man. A chance just to have a little break, although Ween gets us straight underway, so absolutely not. No break at all. Off it goes. Bunny Club in the league above next level. So again, they should be the ones looking to get that ball down, looking to play some football. But I tell you what, next level, looking very, very dangerous when they get it. Very direct. Waste not, want not side. Great Dane. Hancock wins it back for Bunny Club. Wide they go, and that 60-yard raking pass finds the gaffer's feet. Man comes across. Ref says play on. Twins into Yayan. But Veno does well. Veno does really well, and he's had to be at the top of his game looking after Yayan. Not an easy task. Jaro, bit of space for the first time in the game in that midfield area. Twins. One back, though, from that intercepted pass. Scout Santa waiting for support. They are throwing men forward here. Great Dane has the early shot, does go wide. And I mean, to be fair, next level have had two massive, massive chances. Oh, here's a third, and they're not going to get away with it this time. We were just saying the Doctor's been very difficult to beat, and this time from 3 yards out. It's once again Ash Alberto, who, if you did ever follow that Pro Clubs Weekly series a couple of years ago, that man loves a goal from centre-back. And to be quite honest, I'm kind of expecting him to get another at this rate. 30 minutes in, Ash Alberto opens the scoring for this next level side. Slight underdogs, but not playing like it, but there is the instant response. And it was Dutton who toe-pegged it goalwards. Equalises almost instantly for Bunny Club. And again, that is what you get when you are playing the teams at the top level. Resiliency and class. And I tell you what, Brooke is not going to want to concede another corner here, because that number 5, he's getting double marked now, and there's still nothing you can do about it. The Doctor makes the save. Ash Alberto, 3 attempts on goal in 35 minutes, and he is a centre-back. They need to find a way to deal with him at the moment, because so far they're leaving it up to the Doctor. There's only so much he can do. Verts through to Rady. Scout Santa, and it's another fantastic save from the Doctor. End-to-end stuff. Ball comes in near post. Douse does well against Matt DJ. Ash Alberto's got time to take it down. Gets the shot of Jaro basically off the line. Clears it. They are knocking on this Bunny Club door. All signs pointing to this next level legacy side having a very, very good season. 5 wins from 6 in Europa League last week. And they are playing very, very well against higher opposition right now. Mostly thanks to that man, Ash Albo. 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 3 shots on target. 40 minutes, 3 shots on target and 1 blocked off the line from the centre back. Ash Alberto things, boys and girls. Yayan, good feet from him. Jaro into Siagini on the turn. Space opening up, looking for Ween. Breaks into the box. Cuts onto the right, onto the left. I mean, Nate did well. Nate did really well. Won it back. Fed it to Samu. Samu had to be alert, put it that way. Once again, they call upon Samu. Does get his foot through it this time. Douse heads it down to Brook. In behind is Dutton. On the overlap is Hancock. Cuts inside. Oh, with the roulette. But KDB once again. I mean, this is 4th or 5th interception of the game. Verts, can he find a pass or keep the ball in? It kind of had to be done. I get it. I mean, to be fair, it's the first probably backwards pass I've seen all game. What a piece at halftime. Could have easily been 3-2, 4-3, whatever you want to call it. But we'll settle for 1-0 and we'll settle for a very, very good game. The VPG UK Pro Series, I don't know what it is about cup football on this channel, but every single time we get a cup game on this channel, sparks fly. Next Level Legacy Elite C, they were Champ B, finished 5th last season. So promotion season for those guys. And again, I mean, it's Bunny Club in Elite B as well, so technically on that same level, but with Bunny Club being in the UK Prem, I'm going to call them slight favourites. But I tell you what, Next Level Legacy, they're going to have a good season. They're going to have a good season in Elite if they play like this week in, week out. Let's see what they've got mentality-wise in this second half. It's not knockout just yet in this tournament, but if you drop points in the group stage with only 3 games to play, it's backs against the wall. So all to do in this second half, and Wien goes in behind to Siagini. Good feet from him, cuts inside, gives it back to Twins. Venno was there once again. Jaro nips in this time, gives it to Wien again, who a lot of players come from. Siagini, time to take it down. Good composure. What a save that is from Samu. Fantastic stop. Strong wrist near post. Turns it behind for a corner. Bunny Club coming out swinging in this second half. Samu can't come for it, so JT is blocked by his own teammate. And Ashelbo completes the clearance. They'll be kicking themselves, Bunny Club. Dutton on the overlap. Good defending from Nate. Clears into touch, but Bunny Club doing well since the half-time. Got a rocket up them from Ween, who is leading by example. Probably the best player in a pink shirt. But Next Level defending well. And they've got Samu in goal, so anything is possible with that man. Don't think I've seen him play anything less than a 9 on stream. JT and Douse between them get it cleared. Headed down to KDB, who's having a brilliant game. Second only to that man, I guess. As is Venio as well. Given away to Yayan. That ball through the middle is on if they can make it. Ash Alberto. Good touch from him. Good press from Bunny Club. Siagini just about wins it back. Good pressure. It is 6s and 7s. It is a high-octane game. Both of these sides looking for maximum points. We thought we'd get maybe a bit of a tame one here with it being the first game of the group stages. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Viewers into Scousana. Jaro comes across. Good win from him. They might get that throw in high up, and they do. With Dutton, the goal scorer. Brook does well to win that back. It's a poor throw, truth be told. Yayan inside to Twins. On the turn is Siagini. Looks for Ween. Goes wide. Not a bad idea. Not with it on the execution. 61 minutes gone, and I might have to send a message to the next 2. As Siagini goes down under pressure, and there is the referee's confirmation. It will be a penalty to Bunny Club, who have been in the ascendancy this second half. Can they convert through the main man? Siagini steps up, just about puts it past the on-stretch Samu. And I tell you what, Samu will be asking questions of EA there, because he's guessed the right way. It was a relatively tame penalty. Even Siagini will tell you that one. I tell you what, Scout Santa's got the ball, and if you need to rely on a man to find the back of the net, give it to this man. He knows his way around the box, and you've given him half a yard. To be fair, look at that. You've given him 2, 3, 4 yards. 66 goals last season. Opens his account tonight for this start of the season. Game well and truly on. 2 apiece. Desmond, KDB, another interception, by the way. What a game. UK Pro Series never ever lets us down. Rainey into Scout Santa. Great turn from him. Roulette's his way. It goes onto the left foot. What a battle it is between those two players, the Doctor and Scout Santa. Good to watch, and you've got to watch out for. It's not even Ash Alberto, it's Matt DJ. It is 3-2, topsy-turvy game, and maybe all of the attention was going on Ash Alberto, so Matt DJ steps up and says, if you're not going to watch me, I'll do this. Back of the net, and next go 3-2 up, and the goals ain't finished. I'll tell you that for nothing. Both of these sides just choosing pure carnage. And it's one of the reasons we got them on. 2 very, very good footballing sides, and just a good, well-matched fixture, I think. 18 minutes to go, truth be told. We want longer than that. We want longer than that. Twins, over the top it goes to the gaffer. Ween breaks into the box, cuts inside, gives it to Dutton. Good save from Samu. Had to hold his nerve there and held the ball too. Just taking the sting out of it slightly. Down this left-hand side, Great Dane flicks on Brook there to collect. Bunny Club, 15 minutes to get something out of this game. They'll say they deserve at least a draw here, and I don't really want to argue with them too much. However, this is pro clubs, competitive 11ers, and you don't always get what you deserve. I was going to say, Sigini did look like he strayed there. Good line from Next Level. KDB, maybe just stick to your interceptions, lad, because he's had about 20. There he is, bang on cue, and they over the top. Just never mind. You do your thing. It was never in question. Bunny Club do manage to play out from the back, and it's good football too. Sigini's peeled off. If Dutton and Co can find him, Yayan can definitely find a pass. Slides it through to Dutton, who slides it through to Sigini. He's through on goal, and the goal was gaping. Samu held his nerve. Guessed the right way. Tips it behind. Danger not over yet, but with a quality striker bearing down on goal like that, Samu, take a bow. He's worth his weight in gold if you can find a goal. Both goalkeepers, it makes no sense. There's been 5 goals this game, and both goalkeepers are playing 10s. It tells you how good this game has been. Minus that, of course. Down the line it goes. Matt DJ, the current match winner, gets his foot in. Restarts with a throw near side. Hancock. Yayan, Twins. Yayan and Twins have been brilliant too. Hancock, is he going to dump it in? No, they're going to stay patient. Twins on the deck. KDB there. Gets taken out. Gets the shot off. Back post is free. Hancock, can he turn on it? Yes, he can. Yayan under a slight bit of pressure. Venio gets his foot through it. And I tell you what, if he stayed on side here, it's an incredible run. Incredible ball. And it's game, set, and match. Scout Santa, the gaffer, the man who knows his way around the box, knows his way to the back of the net, finishes this game once and for all. 4 of the best from Next Level, and only 2 in reply, despite their best efforts from Bunny Club. But what a game, what an advertisement for VPG and competitive 11s. 4-2 on the night. Maybe not over just yet, because Yayan is there. Can they do something about this? 3-4. Yayan popping up with arguably the goal of the night. A great finish. Slaps it past the informed Samu, and I tell you what, Ween is going to kick himself there because they did win the ball back. It's 4v1. 4v1. This is cup football at its very best. Rady cuts inside. The rest of his team, I'm going to say the rest of his team are going to be shouting at him. Scout Santa tries to deliver something out of the top draw. Surely that's got to be its game, set, and match, boys and girls. What a game. I mean, yeah, they did, Middleton. I mean, both of these sides. This is how you get back on the stream. This is how you get back on the stream. Just do that. Do whatever that was, and you can come back. Doesn't matter what league you're in. Come back anytime. We'll just follow you around. League 1, League 7, Conference, it doesn't matter. GG's all around. I mean, we've got to get those boys back on as soon as possible. As soon as possible. I'd love to stay and kind of decipher and digest what we've just seen, but I think the VPG Esports Premier boys are going to be waiting on. We can't upset them now, can we? We cannot upset them. Right, let's check in. Let's check in. I mean, in the meantime, yeah, please chat. Please just discuss, digest what we just saw there, because that's insane. I feel like I need a lie now. 4-3. 4-3. You won't beat that tonight. Or this week, probably. I'm going to go out on a limb. 1-1 at half time as well. Both sides were going for it. I'll give them that. But I didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming. Right. As Eminem once said, let's get down to business, because it is VPG Esports Premier time. And it is the return of a giant. It is Al Waha, of course. I mean, Black Sheep are giants as well. They're 100% giants. But Al Waha, formerly known as Mad Army. That's the talking point. 6 wins in 6 from the Champions League last week. It's half of the Mad Army side, and I think I'm not sure how to delicately put it, but the impression that the general club's community has got is there's been an influx of cash into this side, which maybe explains the flag, I guess. But it is a Polga-inspired Al Waha. They've got half of the Mad Army team, and I guess Polga will say it's the better half. Otherwise, he would have taken. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I'm casting aspersions. I'm being slightly naughty about it, but this is what they've got. And the other half have gone to NBD, by the way, who, as you can see, are on next. So we'll go and find out what's going on with those boys as well, because that whole midfield, CDM, right mid, left mid, 2 centre midfielders, that is your whole Mad Army side from last season. So if these boys don't get it done, these boys will. But they are oppositions for the season now. But not tonight. It is Black Sheep are the Al Waha Esports opposition, and we know all about those as well, because over the years we have followed those over hell and high water, and rightly so as well, because they're a very, very good side. Players to look out for tonight: Lee Jacko, fantastic player. Son, who played for Pro Clubs Weekly side last season. LaBerry, very, very good player. Very, very good player. And of course, ladies' man, the mystery goalkeeper from Prolific last season, Zezek, is in net for Black Sheep. Hannix and Mo Arsenal, 2 of my favourite players to watch personally. And Al Waha, they have brought in Sarin and Coldwell in that centre midfield, replacing, I guess, Festic and Capone. Massive shoes to fill, but Polga has put his trust in those two. And of course, Polga has brought across the likes of Warren, the likes of Tutku, the likes of Latov and Atsu, and they've gone with Benito in goal as well. So the new signing, I guess the focal point to go up front with Warren SG. I mean, the strike partnership is insane, by the way. Dominio, big money. He's got his big money move, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't be prouder of him. From Phoenix to Prolific to Al Waha. That is some journey. He partners Warren SG up front, and these boys have been getting lots of dubs in the cash cups as well. So all going swimmingly for those boys. Black Sheep, I don't think they'll be hard pressed to say that they're underdogs going into this one. I think 95% of the league who play against Al Waha will be underdogs. So, but just double check and see what they're saying. But if there's a side who can do it, it is Black Sheep. They did win Elite B as on top, I guess. A lot of their players were there. I'm just gonna say it. They were playing a 4-3-3, so maybe playing against Al Waha has forced them back into that familiar 3-5-2. Standing Olive, welcome in. Sorry, I missed that one. Bailey, Mo, Arsenal, and Mahatma Gandhi, who I don't know too much about, make that midfield three. And on my notes, I've got relatively untested front two. The real JC and Kano, go and make a name for yourself, boys and girls, because yeah, this is it. This is the biggest stage. And new signing BLACKSHEEP from Neom as well. A very, very good signing as far as they're concerned. But I think that back four is going to be so important for BLACKSHEEP because it's got the experience, it's got the quality. And when you're playing against the likes of Polga, Dominio, Warren SG, you need to rely on that back line effectively. And I think what BLACKSHEEP and the rest of the league can really kind of maybe focus on is the fact that this Al Waha / Mad Army side, they did lose that left and right midfield. Amadou, I mean, don't get me wrong, he was playing for Relentless last season, 14 goal contributions in 32. We all know about Tutku as well, loves a goal on stream, 5 goals for him last season, playing a bit of a backup role. He's got the nod this season, but with the likes of Ryad and TNT who have left, it was 41 goals. Both of those players made it into the team of the season. So I think that's where you could maybe get at this Al Waha side. Not because Amadou and Tutku aren't good players, because they're fantastic players, but just because maybe mentally that expectation with the likes of Riot, and to be fair, you could probably say this the same with Festic and Capone as well. So look, I don't think Polgra and Al Waha will enjoy the comparisons too much, so I'll try not to compare them too much, because now that Mad Army side, I think they're just going to be a Cash Cup side. They were playing together last night, which almost brought a tear to my eye, because they romped the league last season. There's no two ways about it. But I mean, it's two sides now. It's 22 players who are very, very good, world-class players, and it's a bit like the UK Premier in that when you disband these sides, I mean, again, FG and Prolific do fall into this category as well, because they were VPGE Premier sides as well. But when you get the likes of Mad Army saying, okay, we're going to release some players, then it does strengthen the rest of the league as well. And now all of a sudden, you know, we've got the likes of Misa, the old Alte, MBD, Alwala, Fama, Neom have made some incredible signings. All of a sudden, you've just got a lot other teams' interests just perk up a little bit. So lots to discuss. Do not miss anything. This season's going to be, I genuinely think it's got the ability to be the best season we've seen so far. Can you play for more than one team? Thought Mookie played for Mad Army. No, Mookie has signed for MBD. It's a brand new season, Pewee. Brand new season. He's at MBD. Unless he's over on Polga's stream now, which I'll double check unless that's what you mean, because I can see in the chat Polga's trying to sign 2 players. It's Tico Beast. I can't see who else is missing. But yeah, they've had to do some last minute admin. It looks like Tuku's not playing. Tico Beast is coming. I'll give you it live as I'm finding out. Siren's gone to wide midfield, which is not his position. He's a great player, but he's a fantastic centre midfielder. Latoff, Atsu, Soen, Benito, Coldwell, the signing from Heritage, brilliant signing. Big money signing, running centre midfield. But yeah, looks like Tutku has dropped out. Amadou's still there. Tico Beast is in. Warren Beast is in. The Beast brothers are back. But yeah, Polga head down on that phone trying to get contracts signed. So yeah, it's sad we didn't get to see Tutku after singing his praises. More on that should I get any more information, but I'll give these boys a nudge. and see if we can get this going, because we're on a bit of a come down at the moment, truth be told. After that next level game, that will be game of the week, by the way. Just if you're wondering, which I'm sure you weren't, because it's obvious. But yeah, we are at the full 15 minutes for this game now, so Black Sheep could well be within their rights to pose the question. Put it that way. It's the nicest possible way of putting it. He's asked for 1 sec. Confirmation of that Black Sheep team being ready and raring to go. 3-5-2, as we said. Kano, JC looking to make a name for themselves, but players to watch. Hannix, again, I said it in the intro. Hannix, one of my favourite players to watch. Mo Arsenal, brilliant centre midfielder. He is the gaffer as well. Although Hannix does have the armband. Winger on that finisher build, as BLACKSHEEP is as well. I mean, when we saw him playing for Neom last season in the VPG Esports qualifiers, he was fantastic. So much so went to go and get his baller build. Actually, I don't think he ever replied, so maybe I shouldn't be singing his praises. But Hannix one side, BLACKSHEEP on the other, with the likes of Bailey and Mo Arsenal. Yet to see Mahatma Gandhi, funnily enough. But we'll see what he can do. I mean, he's just got the small job of following Polgar around. Hopefully that's what, from a Black Sheep point of view, of course, hopefully that's what Mo Arsenal and Hannix have told him to do. Just follow him around. Because if you can stop that man playing, you stop a lot of what Waha can potentially do to you. I mean, I guess, unfortunately, for the rest of the team is pretty lit as well, I can't lie. But yeah, disappointing we couldn't see the starting 11 as it was, but you know, such is life. Tutku dropping out, Tico Beast coming in. Tico Beast is not a centre midfielder either, so these world-class players can basically play wherever they want. It's not like me, I'm like got one position, I can only play here. Whereas these guys have got it under control. Right then, Waha, a first look at these boys playing in the Spain kit from left to right, and it is Black Sheep defending this goal to our right, with Fletch the gaffer winning that header early on. JC on the turn, looking for his strike partner Kano. Atsu comes across, loses it though. It's Hannix 1v1, gets the shot off, drags it wide early. Half chance, but a chance by Hannix's high standards. He is playing wide midfield, has been playing on the wing, so a little bit more defending for that man to do, but he really can do everything. Very, very good, experienced head. Back where he belongs, UK Prem and VPG Esports Premier. Amadou, first look at him as well. JC won it back twice for this side. Black Sheep in the blue and white. Here is BLACKSHEEP, far side. Inside it goes to JC's. Had a good start to the game. Mo Arsenal gives it to Hannix. Beats one. Can't beat a second. Coldwell. Those two, I'm sure, know each other very, very well from the UK scene. Here is Tico Beast playing in centre midfield tonight. Gives it to his brother Warren. I'm not sure if they're brothers. Tico to the gaffer. He's got too much space. Black Sheep boys, far too much space. He will run the game from there. Warren. Mo Arsenal does very, very well. Just the one up front left from that defensive duty. Son. Picked up by Pro Club's Weekly Libery last season. So did play Elite and UK Premier. Bit of a step up for him this season. As unfortunately PCW Libery did fold. Leaving us sponsorless this season. We don't have a team to cheer on this season. 15 minutes in. First game of the season in the VPG Esports Premier. This is the highest league in VPG. Saren, who's forced to play out wide tonight, does very well defensively. Over the top by Polgar, looking for Domino's evil twin. Lee Jacko. Another player to look out for as well. Probably didn't get his props in the intro. A brilliant, brilliant player. Very versatile player as well. And here we go, 3v3. Black Sheep leaving a lot of players forward on this attack. Good 1-2. JC gets the shot off, and that is how you make a name for yourself, boys and girls. JC, 18 minutes in, top corner against a world-class Al Waha side. 17 yards out, back of the net. Nothing Benito could do because the finish was that good. 1-0 to the away side as well. Black Sheep in the lead. And fortune favours the brave. Kano, fantastic work from him as well. They left plenty of players forward. It was a good 1-2 with the gaffer. Mo Arsenal picking up an assist there as well. But it doesn't look like Al Waha have had a very good start, intro into this game, with having to move the team around, a few players doing this, that and the other. But Kano and JC, I mean, I said go out and make a name for yourself. I'm sure they're well known, just not in my little world, in my little bedroom. But both of them already 23 minutes in against one of the best sides out there. Like I said, they've been picking up cash cups for fun. 6 from 6 in the Champions League group stages as well last week. And Amadou, I mean, I guess he fits the mold as well as players who need to go out there and make a name for themselves. And I guess no better time to do it than now, as Zezek turns that behind just to be sure. Will be a corner to Al Waha, who are a goal behind. Half of the VPG Esports champions. And Zezek collects that nicely, aka ladies man, aka Woof. JC. Yeah, he looks tidy, can't lie. It's the Black Sheep way. It is the Black Sheep way. Mahatma into Kano on the turn. Atsu under pressure, gives it to So, and I don't think really wanted it. Amadou does well, flicks it on. Mahatma wins it back. Jacko recycles. Good work from Black Sheep. I mean, we know what to expect from Black Sheep. They are such a good side, and they can beat anyone on their day. Every time I say something nice about a team, every single time without fail. But my eventual point is, if they can stay this consistent, I think that's one of the issues, is that consistency. And I don't necessarily mean playing ability, I just mean the availability. Caldwell, edge of the box. They'll do well. They'll do well because already we can see what a good team they are. Dominio looks to slide it through. Wins it back to Polga, the gaffer. Half a yard, beats one, beats two, gives it to Dominio. Oh, the strike was straight down the pipe. And Zezek collects it lovingly to his chest, takes his sweet time. But that was a massive, massive chance. The big money signing, Dominio, unable to find the back of the net, which surprises me. 40 goals for Prolific last season, and here come Black Sheep again. Space on the edge of the box. Bailey to Mo Arsenal. Used that left wing as a bit of a decoy. Tries to slide it in behind. Amadou forced back, doing a lot of defensive work. I mean, again, like I said, fortune favours the brave. They've done well there. Caldwell taking this game by the scruff of the neck. Tico goes over the top first time. Maybe not on. Zezek will kickstart this Black Sheep team over the top with JC. He is onside as well. What a half this man is having. Kano sticks to his foot like glue and gets the shot off. Will be a corner. Black Sheep not done. Not happy with just the one goal. They are full on going in search for another here. Edges is definitely on. Fletch into the back post. Benito wearing the exact same kit as the Black Sheep side. Comes out and punches it. Had to query my sanity there. Polga, foot on the ball. Good work from him. Caldwell into Dominio. Once again, Black Sheep stand tall, and they've got willing runners. They are chucking men forward here. Here we go. Bachira. Oh, took his time. Finds Hannix eventually, and Black Sheep. Very, very, very good value for this lead at half-time. And to be honest, Al Waha lucky not to go in a couple more down as well. And I didn't think we'd be saying that at half-time. But Such is Black Sheep, and confirmation. I'm going to have to send it back. Confirmation, yeah, that Black Sheep side definitely were on top, weren't they? 1-0 then to Black Sheep. Again, they've got the players, so I'm not actually surprised. The only thing I am surprised at is how good and how fearless JC and Kano have been up front for Black Sheep. We said at the beginning, relatively untested as far as Pro Clubs Weekly are concerned, as far as this stream over the last 3 years is concerned. You can drop a stinker now, boys. It's been tried, it's been tested, it's been confirmed. I think what Mo Arsenal and the senior management side. Oh no. Right. Quickly. No, we're good. Right then. I thought we were going to miss that. I thought we were going to miss. How dare they even tease us. But we are in. And it is Black Sheep in the blue and white Man City kit from left to right, taking on half of last season's VPG Esports Premier Champions, Al Waha. Unfortunately for Al Waha, I think this is everybody's cup final, because you've got the money and you've also got the trophy from last season. So every single game, expect this. Expect your opposition to be playing 9s and 10s, which is exactly what Black Sheep are doing here. Sun with the clearance. Tico Beast recycles nicely. Here is Polga. Swings it into the back post. Amadou gets ahead. Fletch off the thigh. We'll call it a thigh. Back to Zezek in net. Kano goes for that Hollywood pass. Caldwell intercepts, another big money signing. Polga into Tico. Saren was looking forward to seeing him in centre midfield. Fletch does well. The gaffer into Hannix's feet. Tico does well. Much better from Tico early in this second half. Remains 1-0 to Black Sheep. Recycled nicely by Al Waha. They have committed a lot of men forward to this attack, and the first pass wasn't there. They do win it back, but Sun against 3 red shirts does very, very well. And I'm thinking if they've committed 3 red shirts that high up, then there's a lot of space in behind. And just looking at that back line now, I can see there's a lot of space in behind. This, if Al Waha don't score next, Black Sheep could be in for a bit of a smash and grab here. Polga. Someone dropped out. It's the AI. They've hit the crossbar. The AI has officially hit the crossbar, boys and girls. Amadou. Back to Caldwell. Caldwell finds Amadou. And it's blocked. And it's in the loving hands. Somebody's dropped out for Al Waha. They have had a bit of a nightmare here leading into this game. No any either. And then the AI. The bot pops up. Rattles the crossbar. It looks like Dominio. Is it Dominio? One of the 2 strikers. Heartbreaking for Al Waha, but Black Sheep will be rubbing their hands together. Saren into the back post, and again, Bachira, the wide midfielder. Defensive duties. Edges. Caldwell finds Tico Beast. Space opening up. Warren Beast gets the shot off, and Zezek makes the save. Turns it behind. Confirmation that it is Dominio. This is where we don't need a substitution button, EA. We need a rejoin button. Please, please, please. Al Waha now, 25 minutes with effectively 10 men, unless that AI can hit another absolute beast like he did earlier on. Bailey over the top, kind of in the middle of the 2 strikers who are running through. Latoff into Tico Beast. Finds his gaffer. Gets it back. Big switch is on. Patiently building. Soen down to Caldwell. Good turn from him. Finds Tico. Finds Warren. Saren now basically playing as an emergency striker from wide midfield. It's going to leave Akers up front, and it does. There are 4 blue shirts forward. JC, who's in fine form at the moment, squares it across to Bailey. Fakes the shot. I just took the sting out of it a little bit. Mo Arsenal keeps it alive, but Atsu is there. Finds Tico Beast. It is now basketball end-to-end stuff as Al Waha look for an equaliser. Dominio, AI Dominio. Amadou beats his man but came back for more. Bachira does well but gives it away. Bit of space, they can't get it through. Zezek takes one for the team. It's starting to feel like it's not their night. Everything that can go wrong is currently going wrong. After a tricky start, the preparation for this game just felt a little bit off for Al Waha. And now things not falling their way. The Dominio disconnect. Would they take a point from this position? Black Sheep will be thinking, and I know what Black Sheep are thinking. They are the type of side who will go for a second before they stick 10 men behind the ball. And this is exactly what they're doing here. JC looks busy as ever, and someone's left something on someone there. They didn't really need to. They'll be kicking themselves, Black Sheep. 10 minutes to go. Polga needs to pull something out of the hat, which is what he's used to doing, which is why he was taken down 60 yards from goal. Tells you everything you need to know. But Black Sheep 10 minutes away from an opening day 3 points, away from home as well. What a result this would be for the Brits. Polga drops the shoulder. Great play from him. Takes his sweet time. Swings it into the back post. Jacko heads behind for a corner. Yes, it is. Chance now for Al Waha to even the score. It's not looking good. Something in the air in this E-Prem. Ball comes in. Oh, he's missed everyone. It will go off for a throwing as well. So a chance for Al Waha to box Black Sheep in. Sun is in no rush, but it almost invites Al Waha onto them. Look how many red shirts are swarming it. Latoff into Warren Beast. Looked for one more. Fletcher's clearance is blocked, so it will fall back to Polga. Gets to the byline. Stabs it in. A bit of time. Caldwell picks out his man, but Bailey is there. Clears. Comes straight back at them. Latoff does well. Polga. Latoff. Caldwell. Edges is on. Warren Beast gets the shot off. That's a fantastic save from Zezek, a.k.a. Ladies Man. Plucked it out of the top corner. Al Waha doing everything but score here. Patiently probing. Near post. Flicked on by Polga. Collected by Bachira. 3 versus 3. JC does squeeze it through. That, boys and girls, is game management 101. Mo Arsenal takes it from Sun. Gives it to Hannix. Tries to go around the outside. Latoff recycles. One last chance. No. Oh, Mo Arsenal. I don't know what EA made him do there. They're in behind. Bachira breaks into the box. Can he sell the game? He does sell the game. It is officially game over. Black Sheep find the back of the net in the 89th minute, which settles the score. 2 goals, 2-0. Black Sheep have upset the apple cart, and away from home as well. 3 points. This scoreline will reverberate around the VPG Esports Premier, and I tell you what, Black Sheep have been good value for this win. Al Waha will be scratching their heads, wondering how they didn't get at least a goal in this game. I mean, they might still may well get one, but it has been fortune favoring the brave. Black Sheep well deserved that 3 points. Al Waha, again, I will say, the prep for this game just felt a little bit off. They were missing players. They brought players in. They had disconnections. The second half, they were fantastic. They were really good, but Black Sheep hung on in there. They dug their heels in and proved that they can mix it with the best of them, and that is exactly what they have done tonight. And they've gone one better than that as well. They've picked up all 3 points at the first time of asking. Black Sheep take a bow, and we've got Al Waha on. I think it's Thursday, so they'll be looking for a bit of retribution then. But for the time being, congratulations to Black Sheep. A great start to the campaign. Welcome back to those boys. Al Waha back to the drawing board slightly, but we've seen these sides, these types of sides, aka very good sides, have slow starts in the VPG Sports Premier and then claw it all back. And I'm sure they'll be looking to do the same. Right, let me tag these two very, very small fry teams. I joke, of course, because they're massive. They have 5 co's. And let's get their streams on. Let's see what they're up to. Mookie's not streaming. That's not a good start. Valdi sat in the lobby. And that is Valdi of Misa fame, the old Alte side. Just to confirm, here is the lobby. What a team this is. What a team this is. Valdi, the gaffer, central centre-back. At the back with Alvarez and Hillem. Go Sol, one of the best CDMs in the business. Kimi Seasons, a brand new signing. Alvaro, Diego Guto, Carlos Carles, and up front, Gyro and Joselino. This Misa side finished 4th last season. Very, very good side, but then NBD have just gone and said, I'm going to pick him, I'm going to pick him, I'm going to pick him, him, and him. A lot of them played for Mad Army, so they've got the best of the best. Yanis and Robbins will be looking for a big, big season. They're due a big season at that top level. And like I said, Elias and Ryad, 2 massive, massive players playing for Mad Army last season. 41 goals between them from wide midfield. Not wingers, boys and girls, wide midfield. So fantastic signing for MBD, and we've not even had a chance to talk about Mookie and Wakabashai, arguably, I'm going to say top 2-3 centre-backs and goalkeepers at the moment. So this is why we picked this one, boys and girls. So be prepared to see a 0-0 right before your eyes. It is NBD taking on Alte. NBD in the red kit from left to right, and Alte, aka Misa, an Alvaro inspired Misa. He is the gaffer, gets taken out there. They are from right to left. Robbins through to Dembouz, aka Ryad, gets it back to Robbins. Alvarez steps across, keeps it in as well. Good work from him. Ball switched. Hillem. Everywhere you look, it's VPG Esports Premier Champ after VPG Esports Premier Champ. Valdi steps across. There's another one. The amount of Esports Premier trophies on display right now on this pitch is probably the highest we've ever had. Yeah, me too, Puri. Me too. One of my favourite centre-backs by far. He's got a chance to do some damage. Ball comes in. Valdi does well. Good clearance from that man. Cherky. To Carlos. Giosol. Again, CDMs. Look out for that man. Kimi Seasons playing 1-2 with Pele. I mean, it is Joselino and Jairo up front. I don't know who's who, because they've both got silly names. But they're both very good players, so they can basically do what they want. Cherky. Sol. Good feet from him. Joselino. Beg your pardon, Joselino's got his proper name. Must be Diego Guto, who's got the silly name. Capone. Nair. Again, like we said, this full 5 midfield. Capone, take a bow. This full 5 midfield all played for Mad Army last season. So they know each other's game very, very well. Kimi Seasons does well. They're good signing for Misa. Really, really good player, Kimi Seasons. He's done well to step up, because Misa will be competing for that title trophy this season. Kenny signed from Famalicão as well. Capone steps in for this NBD side. Ryad uncharacteristically runs out of room. Alvaro, edge of the box to Cherky. Finds Jairo, steps inside. Festic is there, and it will be a corner to boot. Yeah, I've confirmed it in my head. Cherky is Diego Guto. If not, I'm calling him Diego Guto anyway, and he can take the plaudits. Ball comes in from Jairo. You know how I feel about centre forwards taking corners. Exito back out to Gyro. Swings in. Valdi wins the header. Mookie tidies up to Wakabashai. Good work from those two. Seen if I had on my notes how many goals Gyro scored last season. I think it was 25 plus. I've not put it in my notes. 15 points behind Mad Army last season. 4th place. We'll be looking to better that this season. We'll be looking to go the whole way. Keeps it low. What a save from Wakabashai again. This is why we highlight him. Best 2 or 3 goalkeepers. Top 3 easily in the world right now. Wakabashai turns it round the post because there was absolutely nothing wrong with that effort. Absolutely nothing wrong. It should have found its way into the back of the net, truth be told. Capone clears. Can't keep it under his spell, Yanis, despite his best efforts. The gaffer for Misa will get us back underway eventually. Yep, there it goes. I mean, throws it straight back onto the head of Mookie. So outcome NBD. Chess match so far. Robbins looking for Ryad on the overlap. Is Capone, gets it to Festic. And with Nair playing in behind Festic and Capone, it just gives them a little bit more room to operate, license to roam, and that's a dangerous thing for everyone else in the league this season. Because both of them are world-class CDMs, but they're also world-class centre midfielders as well. Robbins, who's looked tidy so far, swings it in. All of a sudden, this man, Mookie, appears. The centre-back swings it in. Valdi, I don't really think he wanted to come too high up, but he was just given so much license to get forward. Elias coming inside there, and Deoguto wins it back for this Alte side, sorry. Slides it through to Hosselino, has a yard and a half, goes for the far corner. I tell you what, that was not far off whatsoever. End-to-end stuff. End-to-end stuff right now. Like I said, oh, cut out by Gyro. Former Ballon d'Or winner. Waiting for support, it never really arrived. Good strike partnership. Hosselino, Gyro, they'll be looking to do bits. Gyro taking a bit of time off over the last year or so. Back at it, and clearly fancied by one of the top teams as well. Can't tell you how that feels personally, but bully for him, because there's some world-class strikers in this industry. He is occupying one of the top spots. And rightly so. Rightly so. Robbins. Into the box he goes. Beats 1, beats 2. Oh, he squared it. Chris Boras nips it off. I think it was Yanis's feet, but he did manage to get the shot off and try and almost turn it around the corner. Good goalkeeping, good positioning from Chris Boras. And this is the problem when you've got 2 world-class goalkeepers once again. I'd say nerf goalkeepers, but we've seen a lot of goals tonight, to be fair. To be quite frank. Helped on by Yanis. Good play. Just coming up to half-time now. Capone, can they get something cooking on the stroke of half-time? Gets to the byline. Will get a chance to ping this in, despite there being 1 minute on the clock and 1 minute played. What a time to score this would be. I'm always surprised they don't commit more men forward. I would just chuck everyone in here at this point. Ball comes in from Ryad, headed down by Kenny. Alvarez is there, does very well on the turn, completes the clearance, and half-time, 0-0. Is this the first 0-0 we've had at half-time? I think it might be. No need to spiral into depression just yet, because it's been a good game of football. And annoyingly, often when you get 2 world-class sides like this, especially this early in the season, they do often cancel each other out. Do I think that's been the case? No, I don't. I think MBD, having watched so much of Ryad and Elias last season, I think they just need to be given a bit more license to say, do what you want. Because they are very, very good free-flowing, attacking wide midfielders. But I tell you what, they know their role getting back. And at the moment, they're playing very narrow, which is why the likes of Mookie and Kenny are popping up on the edge of the box, the wide centre-backs. I think get them joining Giannis and Robbins, because Robbins has had a very, very good first half. He's just lacked that support. I think they almost need to take the brakes off a little bit and just say to those two, get forward whenever you want, and we trust you to get back. It'll open this game up a little bit for Misa, of course, but I think defensively you've got to trust the likes of Nair, Mookie, Waha. And on the flip side of that, Misa, I mean, just get it into Gyro. He's a match winner for a reason. And you've got Hosselino as well, who's waiting to have a good season in this E-Prem. And this man, Deguto, looks very busy as well. So all these players who can spark this game into life, get ready for another 0-0. I joke, of course. There's a goal in this. I can sense it as Chris Boras comes out and collects. It is Misa from left to right in the white. And NBD in the red from right to left. Both sides looking very, very good defensively and offensively, to be fair. But both defenses on top in that first 45 minutes. Who can change that? Ryad, this man certainly can. Off he goes, shows a clean set of heels to his marker. Gets back at him, puts him on the deck. Great work from him. Giannis comes all the way back. Nair, great feet from him, and Hilem steps across like Hilem does. And Kenny wins the header as well. Again, both defenses on top. And that good work from Ryad on that far side. Maybe, and this is what I mean, just show a little bit more positivity. At the moment, it feels like both sides don't want to concede, don't want to lose this game potentially. An early goal would have settled all of this. Alvarez, good ball in behind from the centre-back. Giannis, that's much better, much more positive from that man, looking for near post. Alvarez comes across, does well. Festic. Hosselino wins it for his gaffer. Alvaro down the line it goes. Gyro beats one, beats two. Again, just lacking that support. Mookie does well. Good covering from him. Kenny finds Nair's feet. And off NBD go. Robbins down the line. A good ball to Riot. Didn't have to break his stride. Edges is Festic. Finds Striker's feet. Go Soul there as per usual. And this is what I mean. You could be as good as you want going forward. But when you've got those defensive-minded players like your Go Souls, like your Hillam, I mean, you can name basically the whole back five for both sides. It does make it so much more difficult to break these sides down, which is why these games are often quite low scoring. But Ryad growing into this game. Festic finds Giannis, gets the shot off Valdi. Again, that's what I mean. Nothing wrong with that through ball, nothing wrong with that shot. Valdi comes across, cancels it all out. Because he's very good at football. Corner, 66 minutes gone. We are goalless in our fourth and final match of the stream. We are back tomorrow, of course, at 8 p.m. Do not miss it. Rad swings it in. Free header from Yarda straight down the pipe. Chris Boras holds on to it well. I tell you what, there is a lot of white shirts forward and it's cut out. That was the chance for Misa. They'll be kicking themselves, but Alvaro wins it back. Holds on to it well, has to restart, and they do restart. Big switch if he can flick this on, which he can. Kimmy Seasons. Akers to run into, cuts back instead. Festic doing Festic things. Deguto wins it back. Carlos on the overlap is the fullback. Alvarez. 20 minutes remaining. 1v1 at the back. If MBD can win it and send it forward instead. Deguto into Carlos's feet. It's gone wide. Half the ground thought it was in. Fizzed wide from Carlos. Arguably the closest we've come. Sweeping pass, and there he is. There he is from front to back. And wide midfield, I could never do it. I could never do it. Wide midfield is by far the most difficult position to play. This man makes it look easy, to be fair. Elias, breakout season last season. 21 goals in all competitions. team of the season in the VPG Esports Premier. Young lad as well. Wise beyond his years. Right, corner for NBD. Raya to Mookie to Giannis. It's a fantastic save. What a well-worked corner. Everyone knew what they were doing. Giannis had that final strike at goal, but Chris Boras equaled to it. Great reflex save from him. Kenny into the box. Hillem matches it. Alvaro. Misa looking dangerous on these. I'm sorry. Like I said, every time I praise a team, I'll just keep quiet. I'll just keep quiet. Carlos wins it back. Gyro into Dieguito. Alvaro thought he might have gone down there, getting a lot of attention from the man in red. Go Sol. Again, CDMs. Watch that man. He's fantastic. Gyro once again. 40 yards out. It's not really where he wants the ball, and I'm sure it's not really where Misa want him to have the ball. Festi got a chance, though, with a lot of green in front of him. Cuts back, gives it to Giannis, slides it through to Elias, and he does what Elias does so often. Finds a potential match winner late in the game. NBD go 1 goal up in the 83rd minute. And it's Festi combining with that man, Elias. Say less, boys and girls. You know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking. But I'm not going to say it. Good interception from Giannis. Puts his foot through it. And all of a sudden, I mean, Misa, and it's been cut out. Festic does fantastically well. He has got the choice of 2 or 3. Chris Boras makes up for that mistake. Good save from him with the goal at their mercy. I mean, I was going to say before they gave the ball away again, I'm sorry. They almost have themselves to blame. Robbins. They've got into some really, really good positions, have Misa, on counterattacks in particular. And they've either just picked the wrong pass or something's just not clicked. And for a team who's largely played with each other last season we almost gave them the benefit of the doubt because they were a relatively new side. They've been put together. We called them the Mon Stars. They've had a whole season to play together, and it's just not clicked. NBD will be there at the end of the season, trust me. So it's not a terrible result away from home to potentially a team that's going to finish in the top 3. But it's going to leave a bit of a bad taste in their mouth, because I do think they've got into some very, very good positions. And then this is the final throw of the dice. Carlos dumps it in. Valdi heads it down. Nair there. Elias, the match winner, clears. It's going to come back. Alvaro's got to dump it in. He's not going to have time to dump it in. The referee, an MBD fan, calls time on it. Bang on, 92 minutes. And it is NBD. Is this a sign of things to come? Is this the form of champions? Steady 8 ball. We're 2 games into the season. But they held their own. They held their nerve. 83 minutes in, and Elias finds the back of the net. That is why we are ranting and raving about the signing of Riot, about the signing of Elias. They are proven match winners, which are so difficult to find at this top level. And yet here they are once again proving that it wasn't a fluke last season, and that they are here to do the exact same again this season and probably next season. Congratulations, NBD. Commiserations to Misa. I do believe we've got another Misa game on Thursday, so Misa fans, come back for that. But commiserations to those boys. First look at both of these sides. The signs are positive, boys and girls, and there's a reason why this is the top league in Europe, because these sides are crazy. Oh, to be fair, all sides, I'm just looking at the fixtures now. All sides tonight have been fantastic. There's been no drubbings, there's been no duffers, and there's been no bad performances. What more can you ask for on the opening Monday of Season 17? And we'll do it all again tomorrow. Tomorrow from 8 p.m. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, make sure you do so. Subscribe and turn notifications on as well, because sometimes we get on a little bit early, sometimes we get on a little bit late, sometimes we don't get on at all. We do, it's fine. But make sure you're following on social media as well, because we're going above and beyond this season. bringing you as many games as humanly possible. All 8 teams, thank you very much for a fantastic opening night. We'll do it all again tomorrow from 8 p.m. and until then, enjoy the rest of your evenings. If you've got any more games, good luck with your games, and I'll see you tomorrow evening. Cheerio.